Sybilla, we are just hearing from the New South Wales government at the moment. I believe Dr. Kerry Chant talking right now. What are we hearing?
Hey, Paul. Yeah, so today we've had the state premier come out just earlier saying we've had 8 new cases of the virus, which isn't a significant spike in new cases. It seems to be pretty consistent with the last few days, which is somewhat encouraging. Now, she's also trying to toe the line between keeping everyone safe and making sure everyone can have an enjoyable Christmas. So some of the restrictions have changed in terms of the Avalon cluster in the northern beaches. It's a little bit hard to determine exactly who's allowed where, because she's really dicing up the regions based on how many cases are present in each suburb. So she's slightly releasing some restrictions for the northern beaches, so that on the 24th, 26th and 27th, 24th, 25th and 26th, some people are allowed in homes, but on the 27th, restrictions will return back to normal.
So, Sybilla, what are the biggest remaining concerns that authorities are looking at now?
I guess the main priority, Sherry, is the fact that we still haven't found patient zero. So that's something that the health authorities are still scrambling to uncover. The other thing that's concerning is the fact that many of these cases are popping up below the bridge, so not in the northern suburbs, northern beaches suburbs. Just the other day, I think yesterday, we had one employee at a cafe in the eastern suburbs in Sydney working for 3 days with the virus. So that we're likely to see some of those cases erupt after working 3 days with the virus. But that's probably some of the biggest concerns, and again, the fact that we haven't had patient zero yet discovered.
Sybilla, those restrictions you described just for the couple of days around Christmas, but what about New Year's Eve? That is typically an event that draws hundreds of thousands of people to Sydney's waterfront. What are the plans around that celebration?
Yeah, I mean, there haven't really been any strong arguments any strong intentions from the government to shut down New Year's Eve, which is kind of surprising given that we've got obviously a potential disaster on the horizon. We've had a lot of public health officials come forward strongly urging that New Year's Eve celebrations are called off, but it's something that the government seems to be monitoring on a daily basis. But again, it looks like it might be going forward. It's hard to say at this stage, Paul.